First, you need to separate the cards. You need all 22 cards from the major arcana. So take your time and separate the cards now. These are the cards with numbers on the top that start from 0, as you can see, the full 0, and end with the card 21, the world. The numbers are Roman numbers. So you need to separate all these 22 cards starting from 0 to 21. Exercise with one card. And of course, now we are going to have all 22 cards from the major arcana. That's what you need to do to separate the 22 cards from the major arcana. I'm using Rider-Waite Tarot, which is, you see the small one. You can use the bigger one, it doesn't matter. Let's use this one or any other one you have, it doesn't matter. It's all about practicing. And what we are going to do now, we are going to play a story, learn how to interpret the cards. And it's easy when we have only this card. So I will remove this and I'll use the cards. Shuffle, whichever way you want. And without a question, we have a card. So I have the star. What can I see? The star, the first thing that your intuition tells you. For example, this card right now, my intuition is telling me is probably someone who is working in a shop assistant, who is helping people, who is probably measuring stuff. If it's a shop for meat or some sort of food, you need to measure, you need to weigh. It has nothing to do with the star, with the meaning, but right now my intuition can tell me I see a shop assistant who is doing this work. If I pull another card like this one, again, the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't think about the meaning of the cards. First thing, what is it? And don't say it's nothing, I can't say anything, because that's where you're blocking your intuition. Open your intuition. This for me right now is a teacher. Someone like in front of the whiteboard or blackboard, someone who is teaching, someone who is doing different subjects. Probably that is a secondary school. So this teacher can be a chemistry teacher or maths teacher, or I don't know, it doesn't matter. We can say teacher, or maybe at university. This is a very helpful exercise for you to connect with the cards and use your intuition. So let's start now, interpret the cards with a different way. So let's use the cards this way. We are going to ask a question. What am I doing? What do I do for living? What's my profession? What do I do for living? What do I do for living? What do I do for living? I'll take the card on the top. This card shows what I do for living. What do I do? I'm teaching. Does it link to teaching? Yes. This is someone who can give you advice, someone who can show you the way, who can advise you. It can be a teacher, it can be a mentor, someone like that, someone who is seeking knowledge. Pull a card and see if you will get the card corresponding to your profession or what you're doing at the moment. Maybe you're doing something else. Maybe it's not what you usually do or what you're trained to do, you know. Also, you can get a different card if you are a student right now, if you're learning because you're on this course, or you may get a different card. So it's an interesting what card you're going to get for this one. Pause the video and draw a card. Now, when you do that, Let's try another question. Shuffle cards again. Hold them in your hand and ask the question, how am I feeling right now? How am I feeling right now? And I want the card to drop. I'll take the last one. How am I feeling right now? I'm feeling like the Fool. What is the feeling? Look at the yellow. And you feel on the bright side. You feel happy. You feel like you have no worries. You feel like the world is open in front of you. You feel like you can learn new stuff. How am I feeling? I'm feeling exactly like this. Pause the video and draw a card. You can ask any question that requires one card, and you can practice with one card only. Don't get tempted to draw more than one card. This exercise is for one card only. Keep practicing and playing with cards before moving to the next video, which is about exercise with two cards.